All right, well, let's get a check on our first alert forecast now with meteorologist Tony Chivaroli. And Tony, we got that rain moving in along with the clouds, but no warm up, right?
No, that's just going to be the thing. Only areas further down towards the low country could see a little bit of a bump in temperature.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough for us. Basically, 30s and 40s today. The rain lingers. Let's see how this is all going to progress. And right now, not the most inspiring check there in downtown Columbia as that cloud layer has shifted down a bit. We just see a lot of misty, rainy conditions all around most of the region. And as we roll through these temperatures again, a lot of low 40s. Camden, Orangeburg down that way. Sumter, you got 43. Columbia, 41. But still, there's going to be a lot of areas still holding on to 30s. Winnsboro there. You go to further areas out towards the west, such as Aiken, Saluda, and Newberry. And then further communities up to the north as well. But otherwise, everywhere around Columbia, again, further towards the south and off to the east, even further out towards the PD, is seeing more mid and lower 40s. We continue on with moisture pushing up out of the south, but still, this is going to be something that doesn't continue to usher in anything with milder air because of winds that remain out of a northerly direction. This moisture is just meeting up with those winds, essentially. So as we keep on in that sense, it's just going to be a relentless pattern where we don't really see anything in the way of allowances for jumps in temperature. You know, we could still hit upper 40s today, but that's going to be about it for the late afternoon. We get very gusty into Friday. We progress in that sense, and then we get towards Christmas where you need to be mindful here because it's going to be a very chilly blast. It's dangerously cold air. Trying to, of course, take this as serious as possible. Want to make sure you are because it is going to be dangerously cold when we get to Saturday morning. As we see right now, it's just more in the way of annoyingly cold. You know, you can get through it because most temperatures are around 40, you know, give or take a few degrees in either direction. With the rain, it's not fun, but you can put up with it. You know, you just got to dress warm, the heavier raincoat, whatever makes you comfortable. As we go on to the rest of this morning, could still see a few of those downpours linger, but then we really clear out towards the middle of the day. And then we start to see a few little pops of sun through the cloud layer. That is eventually going to be giving away, though, to a bit more clouds that actually will try to rush in for a brief stint overnight. A couple little showers. This is actually going to be a cold front that on the tail edge of this brings us just a really good bone-chilling temperatures. Now, you notice for Friday morning, this is where we get that big bump up. The ramping up of these winds. Look at some of these. In the upper 30s, around 40 miles an hour. So would be likely seeing a wind advisory, and of course, in accordance with this, the big risk with wind chills. Watch this as I switched up to that wind chill projection, getting forward here with all that clearing, because that's all it's going to be, all clearing, sunshine from Friday into the weekend. Here we go. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. Now, this is, of course, just fast forwarded from 7-8, but the potential at that time frame and even now could send us back into negative wind chills. We could see these drop back below zero, how it actually is going to feel out there. Actual air temperature will be in the teens, but with the winds, we can feel like we're in the negatives. So you really need to be careful, be mindful. Of course, staying weather aware, protecting yourselves, family, friends, pets, plants. It is going to be a tough morning there, despite all that sunshine. National Nut Bread Day is what we see for today. High temperatures again getting into those upper 40s. We get past the morning rain, and we have a quick check overnight here where we're going to be seeing skies work to clear, but that colder air will be creeping closer and closer. More of that extended outlook coming your way in a bit.